with Meditate by Deuce. You can follow my page. What I try to do on there is provide different meditation tips, different things, not only about meditation just as a practice, but what you can do to relax, the benefits of meditation, and then also some things you can implement in your day-to-day life. So I appreciate you joining today. And if you're not able to join, this will be a recording, so I'll put this out too, so people can take some tips, take this class, and be able to implement it in their day-to-day lives. All right, so welcome. Today we've carved out about 20 minutes, about 18 to 20 minutes to be able to breathe, to be able to relax, and to go through a beginner's meditative practice. So this should be able to help you. You should be able to start implementing these things in your day-to-day life to be able to help you relax, stay calm, and just kind of move forward in your day-to-day lives. So we're just gonna start with simple breathing, and we're gonna do diaphragmatic breathing, which is in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is really good for relaxation, helping calm your central nervous system and helping you kind of move throughout the day at a relaxed pace. So just start some simple breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, if you're doing this breathing at home, what you want to do is you want to find somewhere relaxed to sit, so you can sit in the chair. You don't necessarily want to sit in a recliner, but you want to sit somewhere relaxed where your back is supported. So you might want to put a pillow in your back as you sit somewhere, so you're not slouching back or leaning too far forward. You want to sit back. You want your shoulders to be relaxed. Try to have your head as straight as possible, not hold it rigid, but you want it to be relaxed, shoulders down, and you want to just breathe and just focus on that breath. So as you keep going, just breathe in. And you're just doing your normal breath at this time. And we're just going to continue that breath, just normal in and out, just as we move through this session. The theme of this session is really focusing on the breath. So focus on your breath. A lot of times you'll have thoughts come into your mind throughout this session, which is fine, but you want to make sure that you're staying focused on your breath and coming back to your breath. So we're still on that normal breath of in and out. We haven't gotten to the deep breaths yet, just normal breath in and out. So as you're doing your breathing, if you're practicing at home and you're sitting up, your shoulders should start to feel relaxed. They should start to lower a little bit. Make sure your back's supported. Typically you want to close your eyes. I just said I'm looking around my room, there's a lot of stuff in the background, a lot of stuff going on. So I typically close my eyes so I can just relax and just focus in on my breath. That typically just helps me relax the most. And you're just going to stay on that breath. Now you're going to start breathing a little bit deeper breath than what you were before. Still staying on that pattern, still staying on that routine of inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're just gonna stay here a few minutes just in terms of our breath, that deep breath, that inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now this is the relaxation phase of a meditation, so this is just to relax, to get your body ready for the meditation and just to calm your central nervous system down. So we're gonna continue that deep breathing pattern for a few moments of just inhale and exhale. Just let that out. And as you continue to breathe in, if you're watching this later and you have your thoughts will wander. Sometimes my thoughts will wander. I have a lot of things on my mind, from work to personal. That's okay. That's part of meditation. That's part of life. Your thoughts are probably going to be on multiple things. But the part of meditation is to help you relax, to help you be mindful. Mindfulness. So that's really helping you focus in on one thing at a time. So when you see your thoughts might wander, you might be thinking about multiple things. That's fine. Just make sure you come back to the breath and come back to focusing on your breath of inhale and exhale. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And just continue that pattern. We're gonna stay there a few more moments of that deep inhale and deep exhale before we go to some breath holds. So one thing you want to think about on your breath, that's really one of the main focuses of meditation, is the breath. You want to think about all phases of the breath and how it affects your body. So on the inhale, when you breathe in, think about how your shoulders rise a little bit, how your stomach expands, how the air is coming up from your lungs, up past your throat and out through your mouth. Think about when you inhale and the air comes in. You're breathing in air, it's going down, traveling down to your lungs. Your stomach is expanding. When you exhale, your stomach compresses, the air comes out. So just think about each phase, how your body feels on the inhale, how your body feels on the exhale. You can literally feel, if you slow down and focus on the breath, you can feel your body relaxing as you have that deep inhale and that deep exhale. It's really just calming to your mind, body, and spirit as you just continue that deep inhale and that deep exhale. So a few more. One good thing about breathing, meditation, is really just focusing on yourself, focusing on your thoughts, so you can have a clear mind to be able to do the things that you want to do. A lot of time people's minds are clouded. They have their mind and they're focusing on so many different things at one time. So it's important to have meditation, be mindful on the task at hand. And one way to be able to relax is meditation, is breathing, to help you focus on one thing at a time, being mindful and getting what you want to get accomplished, getting those things done. So a few more deep breaths, and then we're going to focus on breath holds. So So at this point, we should be nice and relaxed. You might feel different sensations as you breathe, especially if you're a beginner to breathing and meditation. That's fine. If you are doing this next phase of breath holds and you don't feel well, you feel lightheaded, make sure you go back to your regular breath Don't hold your breath if it doesn't feel comfortable. But we're gonna start going into some deeper breathing. And this is really kind of the intention phase of meditation. So we started with the relaxation phase. You should start feeling relaxed. Your shoulders should start to drop. Your blood pressure should start to be a little bit lower. So now we're gonna go into that intention phase and go into some of our deep breathing with breath holds. So we're just gonna start out with 2-second breath holds on the inhale and 2-second breath holds on the exhale. So what you're gonna do is breathe in fully. You're gonna hold for 2 seconds, 1, 2, and then exhale fully. And then hold for 2 seconds. So inhale. And you're just gonna continue that deep breathing pattern with a breath hold. So I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit in the back, and you can just continue that deep breathing pattern. A full inhale. Just continue that pattern for a few moments. So continue that deep breathing pattern with the hold. We're gonna continue that for a few more breaths, a full inhale. As you continue that, be okay with the stillness. You know, a lot of times we're in a technological world. We got our phones, we got TV, we got different things, and our attention spans are short. So many times it's hard to, focus or just be still or just have quiet time with our thoughts. But it's important to be mindful, to breathe, to focus inward. Because if we're not at our best selves mentally, we can't go out and do the things that we want to do. We can't live our purpose. We can't do those things. So it's important to breathe. When you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, come back to your breath. When you feel yourself about to crash out or go at somebody, come back to your breath. Because many times when you come back to your breath and center yourself, hey, that situation wasn't worth it. So come back to the breath. I say it's good for anybody. If you're having a bad day, if you're having a good day, still come back to your breath. Come back and center yourself so you'll be able to continue and move forward towards your purpose. So we're gonna have a few more breaths. Full inhale. So a few takeaways as we're getting ready to bring this session to a close. Some things that you can take with you. When you find yourself, going through your day, a situation might not have gone your way, or a situation might have been difficult. You're feeling stressed. Come back to your breath. Think about your breath. You can simply start with just inhale and exhale, normal breath. Get a little bit deeper, a full inhale, full exhale. And then as you progress, you can even do full inhales with a hold for a few seconds and full exhale with a hold for a few seconds. Those are some techniques that you can practice on a daily basis that are easy to do but have tangible benefits. So meditation is important. I hope you guys continue to focus on or come to more sessions. I'll post about some additional sessions in the future, but as we kind of bring this one to a close, you can begin to open your eyes if you have not and start to look around your room. Maybe notice one or two things that you haven't seen. Look at that one thing. What do you notice? Maybe you notice it's the color blue or the color red. Maybe you look at the texture. It's smooth or it's got a kind of bumpy type texture or something interesting about it you might not have seen. Just start bringing yourself back into the world, into your focus. I appreciate the time today. One of the reasons I got into meditation and breathing is just in the Black community, there's a lot of inflammation. There's a lot of mental health crises that really a lot of people don't really go and get checked out. So it's important to breathe. A lot of people have high blood pressure. Inflammation is one of the leading causes of disease. So one way you can lower that is, of course, by healthy eating, exercise, and different things like that. But one way to lower your stress is through breathing and proper mental health. And one way you can do that is meditation. It has many tangible benefits in terms of emotional regulation, in terms of nervous system regulation, lowering your cortisol, lowering your inflammation, helping lower your blood pressure. So there are many tangible benefits. I'll talk about that more, of course, in future sessions, but many things that can benefit you. And I hope you got, some tangible tips that you can take with you. So I'll take this recording, I'll put it out I know a lot of people, have different schedules and different things like that. And we moved yesterday's session to today based off that power outage. But yeah, definitely appreciate the time. I'll put this out to hopefully help some more people. And then we'll definitely keep things moving. Appreciate y'all.